It is so unbelievably boiling, burning, toasty, hell on earth hot in here. I don't know what I'm doing. My GPS has taken me an absolutely insane route home. I have no idea why it's taking me this way. Good morning. It is currently 8:45, and today I've got a bunch of completely disconnected random stuff to do, which is very typical. So I thought I'd take you on a typical day in the life for me and what I do in my day-to-day. So first thing that I do is I have the cheapest possible little notebook filled with zero organization, but I will always start my day with a new page, and I'll write down everything that I have to do or everything that I'm wanting to do today. So that is what I'm going to do right now, and then when I've done that, I can tell you what is going to be in this video. So it is Tuesday. That was fairly easy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish doing the work that I'm doing. The first thing that we're going to do, then I'm going to go shower, because that's really important. Then I am going to go grocery shopping, because I have a new fridge that I'm going to fill up with groceries. I've been without a fridge for a week and a half. Grocery shopping so I can cook. I also need to get some water while I grocery shop. Then I'm going to go to the storage unit. I'm going to install finally my projector shelf that I've been wanting to install. I need to saw that and install that. So that is going to be my day today. And then potentially I'm going to do a little bit more work later on, but let's see how this goes so far. I've also written down that I need to switch my inverter to shore power because my battery's running a bit low and it's a bit cloudy today. So that is actually technically first on the list. So let's do that. So this is my power closet. Basically, there's a power order that you can assign on here. So I'll show you. So this setting right here is solar, utility, battery. So it'll do solar first, then it'll do utility if solar isn't enough, and then it will go into the battery. So we're going to go onto this, and then we're going to change it to utility, solar, battery. So, oh, hold on. Utility, solar, battery is what we're changing it to. So now when I press enter, oh, I can't do that because there is no utility on. I turn the utility off. Yeah, so the utility is actually off right now, which is what I think this little symbol is. But, so the pink shows that it's taking from the solar. So at the moment we have 100 watts of solar coming in right now because it's pretty cloudy and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go outside, I'm going to switch on, I'm going to flip the breaker. And when we come back inside, that will be blue and the utility will be the priority. So let's go do that. So this is my hookup. This is the other side of the inverter. And this goes to this. Right, to open this up. Here's the 30 amp. Turn that on. These lights come on. 2 greens is a good thing. Okay, so now going into there. Then what we're going to hear is a very loud inverter. Because when this is on full whack, the fan's going full and it's pulling in. I've limited this to pull in a maximum of 600 watts from utilities. It can do a lot more, but I want to try and play it safe and maintain the lifespan of this. There's no rush to get power in, but as you can see now on the display, this little red bit here is showing that we're connected to utility going in. And as you can see, 600 watts coming in. 100 watts on the solar, both going into the inverter and charging up the battery. There's currently no real power draw on the AC circuit right now. First task of the day done. Wow, I look tired. Okay, let's get the rest of the work done. And just to show you how that looks on, just turn the lights off so you can see this a little bit better. This is what we're looking at on the power situation. I'm at 63%. I always turn off the utility power at nighttime. So currently on 63% battery capacity. I've got a plus 400 coming in, simply for the fact that I've got my air conditioning on right now. So that is taking a bit of power away. So currently in a 400-ish watt surplus right now, which at this current rate will take 8 hours to fill up. But as time goes on and solar comes in, that time will eventually go down, and also my AC will be run less because it's been off for most of the night. So it's still lowering the temperature right now. So that's what we're looking at right now. Work has been done. Got 30 seconds left, and then I'm going to wrap up, then I'm going to shower, and then we're going to carry on with the rest of the day. So it's been quite a productive morning, which is good. Very happy with that. Let's move on to the rest of the day. I'm going to go to the grocery store and get all the stuff that I need to put in my fridge. Grocery store, let's go. I appreciate my AC so much more after sitting in this cab because it is so unbelievably boiling, burning, toasty, hell on earth hot in here. I can't even think. So I am so grateful for my AC in the back. The AC in the front is okay, but man, it is crazy how fucking hot it is in here. Okay, let's go grocery shopping before I melt. So let's get the AC up. Woof, okay. This 5-minute drive is going to feel like 2 hours. Oof. There were some dodgy little moments there, so I was probably pulling some whacking faces while I was driving. People were going a little bit crazy. I am definitely interested to see that footage back because I think I'm going to do like pulling some choice faces. Okay, I'm going to Kroger. I like to go to Kroger because it has some, if you know what to look for, it has some very good prices on some products that I like to get. So Kroger is an easy go-to for me, so I'm going to go there. I'm also going to bring my water container with me because I need to refill my water. So let's go to Kroger to go grocery shopping. Got my water container to fill up. I've got my bag of trash that I need to dump. And I could have done this at home, but I forgot, so I'm bringing it with me.
You ain't sure I will use the area to something chat. Okay. It is burning hot. It is absolutely burning hot in here. So I've got everything in the cab, and now I'm going to take it through to the back. Oof. Okay, let's go in first. So I actually got a boatload of stuff. What I'm doing right now is I've got the AC on full blast, like 80% blast. I'm gonna put away all my frozen stuff and fridge stuff before I put away all the rest of the stuff. So let's see. So a bit of a sneak of what I got from the grocery store. The worst thing, and I was shopping hungry, so I've got a bunch of bags of frozen vegetables just for ease of cooking right now. Oh, I did not mean to buy these. This was not what I wanted, what I thought I was buying. Okay, so I guess I got some turkey sausage. So yeah, I just got a quick just bunch of frozen vegetables, frozen meat for convenience, and then got some salad, some sandwich meat, some milk, yogurts, eggs, water, salad dressing and stuff, some fruit. Just a bit of a top up for now, just so I have something that I can eat and I can stop buying takeout for the moment and finally start eating some real food, even though this is not the best food in the world, but it's definitely better than takeout, that's for sure. All done with the groceries. Spent a bit longer than I wanted to, but I am now gonna head to the storage and get the rest of my tasks done. It's getting a bit late now, it's getting till 6 o'clock, but I am determined to make my day very productive. I'm not a huge fan of driving at this time, especially when it's bloody hot. My GPS is taking me an absolutely insane route home. I have no idea why it's taking me this way. This is just like, I went past some random school that I didn't even know existed and some pretty residential properties. I have no idea. But I guess I got to know the area a little bit better. Whether I wanted to or not, I guess. What I'm doing right now is I'm creating a shelf for my projector, and I am going to measure exactly how much space I need on the shelf. So I'm trying to keep it as low profile as possible. So this is my HDMI, right angle HDMI port. Okay, so that is the HDMI port now. Super low profile, which is awesome. And then we also have the USB drive, which is super low profile as well, which is going to be used in this projector when I can open it up. So this is the super low profile USB stick that we're going to use for videos. Still very low profile. Very happy with that. And then the last thing is, so as you can see on here, this is the super low profile HDMI, USB, and power plug. All of them are not even half an inch, which is incredible. So that means that I can have the projector very far back and have the back on the shelf without having to have it really far forward. So I can have quite a narrow shelf. I'm going to give... all of them are less than half an inch, which is absolutely crazy. But let's say I give an inch at the back. Should be 7.5. 7.5 is where we're going to measure this at. Okay. So let's do this. 7. Now what I need to do is just cut this bit of wood, and then that's my one piece of woodwork that I really have to do. Quick costume change, because I absolutely hate wearing non-sports clothes for cutting wood and stuff. Hate sawdust, really hate sawdust. So I'm gonna get this wood cutting done as quickly as possible. So that's going to be interesting. So the next stage in the shelf debacle is we now have a shelf that is very unfinished and very just blah, but it's here and it works. There it is. It's going to go approximately there. I am going to make sure that it's level to this bar here. I do have a spirit level, don't worry. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to take these floating shelf brackets that I bought. So guess who's never put up a shelf before? Yeah. Actually, I think, have I? I don't know. Probably not. So I brought some floating shelf brackets that look pretty robust, to be honest with you. 4 screws to put it in the wall. Okay, this side is the wall. The brackets can go like this, and I checked. So the brackets can go like this, where you can see the bottom bits, or they can go and hang on there. So I'm going to do the hangy on there type ones, because I think that will work best and just look a little bit neater. The shelf is going to look like this, essentially. Oh, so I guess it does put it a little bit further out on the wall, which is fine. So the shelf is basically going to go approximately there. I'm going to measure and stuff to make sure I'm not screwing this up royally. The truck is leaning forwards, so I'm actually just going to level it to these screw holes, and as long as these screw holes are level to the metal bar, that's all that's going to matter. If that is the way that it's going to go, then maybe I use those screw holes. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I think I just spoke for 20 minutes and was trying to get the maths right in my head, and I think I got it. I think I got it. So I've marked where the shelf bracket is going to be here, and then there's going to be another shelf bracket here. This is the center of the shelf. The shelf is this long. I can prove it to you. I can prove it to you here like this. There you go. It's in the center. It's right there. Deedly dee. And then we're going to put the bracket. One bracket here. One bracket here. And the shelf on top of it here like this. And the world's going to be a wonderful place. So let's screw in the bracket. Should be very easy, Chris. Should be very easy. Okay, so we got one in. So far so good. If anyone's wondering why I'm not using power tools right now, it's because I'm surrounded by people and I don't want to be causing any bother because it's getting late, so I am using hand tools right now. Okay. It's looking pretty good. I'm actually quite happy with that. It's still a bit random, but better than not having one. Okay, and there it is. It's equal, it's strung, it's absolutely fine. The screws do come through because I only used 1/2-inch plywood and these screws are too long, but I'm going to do the amazing thing of getting an angle grinder or getting my little my oscillating tool and just cutting the heads off that. So yeah, this works. So let's try it with the projector. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So far so good. It sits very close to the wall, which is awesome. I think I do need something at the back to raise it up slightly so that it tilts downwards, and obviously something to secure it in, ratchet straps or something that's actually going to hold it. I want to make sure that when I stand up, there is a 0% chance of hitting my head. I have really tried to make sure that it is close enough to the wall that unless I levitate upwards, I'm not going to bang my head on it. Okay, big test. No, there's no way. You can't stand up with there's no way to hit your head on it. Even like doing this, even if you got up like this, which is just stupid. There's no way you're gonna bang your head on it. Good. Okay, good. I like this here. I like it a lot. It's making me feel good. Okay, so we have a display. Obviously it needs some adjustment. Very much, but that is easy to do. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just get a bit of foam. Okay, so here's what I've done with it to just temporarily get it at the right angle. I've just put some foam underneath just to angle it downwards so that it's to the right height and everything. And here's how it looks with the lights off. Let's turn the lights off. There we have it. Been a pretty productive day. I'm going to tidy up and I'm going to play some video games connected to my projector, and I am going to relax. So that is a successful day in my book. Done a bunch, been productive, but yeah, I definitely need to tidy up now. So thank you for joining me on a typical little day in my life. Thank you for sticking around, guys. I really do appreciate you following on and giving me your support. It means a lot. So yeah, for now, I'm clocking out.